Hi, my name is Katie Scott Andrews, and I'm a PhD candidate in the School of Kinesiology at the University of Michigan. Today, I am presenting feasibility and challenges of converting an in-person study to online during the COVID-19 pandemic. The purpose of this talk is to discuss the feasibility and challenges of converting an in-person study that examined motor competence, physical activity, and perceived motor competence to an online format with parent-child dyads. Participants for the study were parent-child dyads with children aged 8 to 11 years old. In order to account for different executive orders placed across the United States due to the COVID-19 pandemic, participants for this study had to live in Michigan. Additionally, participants needed to have access to a filming device and internet to be able to engage in the online format. We recruited participants online through the University of Michigan Research Registry, social media using the platforms Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and through schools and PE teachers to have wide reach across the state. Data collection for the study took place from July 2020 to February 2021. There were a total of 200 families that expressed interest in the study. Interest was defined by either sending an email to the research team or by clicking on Interested in Participation in the Michigan Research Registry. 76 parent-child dyads consented and assented, and 61 parent-child dyads completed at least one component of the study. This is a map of parent-child dyads that consented and assented to participate in the study based on zip code. As you can see, most participants were located in the southeastern region of Michigan. This is where the University of Michigan is located. In regards to methods, we collected numerous research variables. First, we collected anthropometrics, which was height and weight. 61 parent-child dyads completed this variable, and this was done online through Qualtrics, and it was self-reported by the parent for the parent and child. For the motor competence variable, 43 parent-child dyads completed this assessment. These were participant recorded in the home, and the motor competence variable consisted of both process measures, which were the motor skills of catch, kick, throw, and jump that were coded using the test of gross motor development, and product measures, which included jump distance and catch percentage, coded using video analysis using Dartfish. For the physical activity variable, we had 48 parent-child dyads complete this. Physical activity was assessed using accelerometers. Accelerometers were mailed through the United States Postal Service, and participants were instructed to wear the accelerometers for a 7-day wear period, and then return the accelerometer in the prepaid envelope to the research team. For perceived motor competence, we had 49 parent-child dyads completed, and you completed perceived motor competence through Qualtrics, and we used the self-perception profile for adults and children. Lastly, we engaged in purposeful sampling to select 12 parent-child dyads based on motor competence and physical activity levels to participate in semi-structured interviews examining beliefs about motor competence and physical activity. These interviews were conducted online through the Zoom application. The biggest takeaway from this study is that it's feasible to conduct online research examining motor competence, physical activity, and perceived motor competence. However, we did face numerous challenges. There was challenges with recruitment. Our reach was not as wide as we would have liked, and response rates were low. Some of this can be attributed to technological issues. We used Michigan Dropbox and Box. However, participants struggled in using these applications. And lastly, our biggest challenge is that there is no perceived motor competence and motor competent assessment that is validated for online research. We chose to use perceived motor competence and motor competence assessments that we felt would be most feasible for participants to complete in their home. Future research must address these challenges. We must develop methods to address online recruitment problems, such as reach and response rate. And additionally, we have to ease participant burden with technology. Lastly, we need to establish valid and reliable perceived motor competence and motor competence assessments so that participants can do this research online, as we believe this is the future of motor development research. And with that, I would like to thank you for listening to this presentation.